Late on, can Cracksman get this success as they jump away at the mile-and-a-half start? The Betway Great Voltigeur Stakes, a Group 2 contest, and in the early stages it's Atty Purse in the blue colours who takes up the early running of the 3 Aidan O'Brien runners. Spanish Steps is closest to the lead, moving forward to sit outside Atty Purse. At this stage, Cracksman is settled in third place for Frankie Dettori, on the inside of Venice Beach for Ryan Moore. And Mirage Dancer got a bit warm beforehand. Andrea Atzani restraining the horse in fifth, accompanying Douglas MacArthur, who front run in the Derby. So this stage is being held up at the rear of the field. So they're making their journey down the side, just taken the left-hand kink, and out in front Atty Purse being kept honest by Spanish Steps, a neck between the two as they enter now the final 9 furlongs or so. A couple of lengths to Venice Beach. It's being a reasonable test here with a couple of lengths to Cracksman as well. Fifth place for Mirage Dancer on the inside of Douglas MacArthur. So Atty Purse for James Doyle leading down the side. For Spanish Steps, a neck away in second place. Nice trail in for Venice Beach in third. Cracksman, who can come off and off the bridle and run in snatches but just hit flat spots, is in fourth place and still travelling comfortably enough in the red cap. And the last two, Mirage Dancer still lobbing along, his rider on a long rein. Douglas MacArthur is at the back of the pack. So making the turn and now entering the final 7 furlongs in the Betway Great Voltigeur. Atty Purse and Spanish Steps have always held the front 2 positions. Venice Beach is a couple of lengths away. Fourth place for Cracksman, then Douglas MacArthur racing on the outside of Mirage Dancer. There'll be about 7 lengths turfs to last as Spanish Steps now for the first time just moves to the lead. So Spanish Steps corners narrowly in front of Atty Purse. Venice Beach will have no excuses, having got the trail in, as Atty Purse is staying more towards the right-hand side. Leading the snake formation of 5 up the middle is Spanish Steps, and the two of them are close together. In third place, Venice Beach. Now Cracksman begins to improve, and the race really develops as Cracksman is asked to go and win the race a long way out by Frankie Dettori. Hits the front. Venice Beach all of a sudden is being pushed along, trying to keep with Cracksman. In third place is Mirage Dancer, then Douglas MacArthur. The early pace setters fade away. Cracksman, will this be the day that he stamps his authority on a decent contest? He leads by 2. In second place is Venice Beach, Mirage Dancer, and then in fourth Douglas MacArthur. But it's Cracksman, the son of Frankel, on the Knavesmire, pulling right away in the Voltigeur. Comes 6-7 lengths clear. Venice Beach in second place. They're finishing really well strung out. Third in the English Derby, second in the Irish Derby. The Great Voltigeur is a procession for Cracksman, Frankie Dettori and John Gosden. Venice Beach no match in second, but beat.
Yeah, many congratulations, John. That was impressive. Was that about as perfect as it could have gone?
Yeah, I mean, I think he dropped back off Ryan's tail on Venice Beach, and he sent to sort of go to sleep, and Frankie had to do that, entering the straight. And then Frankie said, well, I'll just move closer, and he took off. And he was in front an awful long time, 2 furlongs. So, look, he's a grand horse. He's matured throughout the year. We've spaced his races deliberately. Whether he runs again, I'll discuss with the owner. He only has 2 engagements left, one at Ascot and one at Chantilly, so we see which way we want to go.
Would you think about putting him into the St. Leger?
No. Look, we never wanted to do that for him this year. You have to have a certain horse. Yes, maybe he could go and win a Leger, but it wasn't going to be part of his horse's programme. His main programme is next year. And that's really what it's about, races like a King George next year, that sort of thing, and which would mean a lot to Mr. Oppenheimer. So he may well run in the autumn, we'll see. He's come very strongly into this race. He's a much bigger horse, he can quicken now. He was only a shell of a horse, really, early on when he ran in the Derby.
Do you think there is a chance he will run in the Arc?
There's a possibility he could run. He has those 2 engagements. They're the only 2 possibilities, but they're only possibilities at this time, not probabilities. Okay?
Is that a relief to see him back on the track and put in a performance of that nature?
He's been showing us at home that he's got stronger and more confident in himself, and he ran brave races at Epsom and in the Irish Derby. He was a bit unlucky in the Irish Derby. He had to go around an awful lot of horses. But look, he's getting better all the time. A lot of these Frankels stay well. It's interesting. I think the other really nice one is Eminent. I think they're two super colts.
And just finally, a word on Enable, who we'll see later in the week. How is she?
Well, they've never worked together. We don't do that. She's in great nick.